Hello friends, welcome to the part 3 on making of a cricket game with Wicket in Scratch. If you guys are new to this tutorial, please follow through the part 1 and part 2 and come back here later. And for rest of us, let's move forward. So last time we made the batting animation and we are able to hit the ball with our bat. And today we are going to introduce lives to our game. And first of all, let's see how much progress have we done so far. So let's click the green flag and the bowler pitches the ball and we can hit the ball like this. And today we are going to implement the lives in our game. And so let's start. First of all, let's clear a small block in our project. So if I hit the green flag and if I don't do anything, look at here, so the ball will hit the bat automatically. So that's what we have to fix. So right now what's happening is the ball is going through this place and it's hitting the area of the bat automatically. So let's fix this box first. So to fix this box, let's go to the batter sprite, and here is the position of the batter, and let's change the position of the batter. So let me just drag this batter a little bit upward, and this is the new position of the batter. So let's drag the new position. Let's go to the motions menu and go to XY block. So this is the new position of the batter. So let me take out the old position, and now let's put the new position in here like this, and let's see if the bog is fixed or not. Click in the green flag. Now the bog is fixed. Now if we don't move the bat, it will not hit the default position, will not hit the ball. Okay, now let's implement the lives to our system. For that let's go to the variable menu and let's make a variable called lives, lives, and click in the OK. Okay, we have made the lives variable. Let's drag this thing right around here. And first of all, we have to set the lives. So drag the set the lives variable in here. You can put in any place like this, and let's set the lives to 3. So we have got 3 lives. And after that, if the ball hits the wicket, then we have to decrease the life. So for that let's go to the wicket menu, not wicket sprite, and this one is the wicket sprite, and let me go to the baseball sprite first. And if the ball is touching the wicket, then it will broadcast the wicket message, and in the wicket here it receives the wicket message, and it will just show the animation of wicket dropping down, and here we will decrease the life. So for that, let's go to control menu and drag a if else block like this below the switch costume statement like this. And now let's go to the operator menu, drag a less than operator inside the if else operator like this, and go to the variables menu, drag the lives variable inside this operator, and if the lives is less than 1, yeah, if the lives becomes less than 1, then we have to, the game is over. Actually the game becomes over. So for that, let's go to the events menu and just drag a broadcast block here, and let's broadcast a new message called game over, GAMEOVER, over. Okay, so right now we are not doing anything about game over, but let's keep this broadcast here. And if the lives is not less than 1, that means there are still few lives left, yeah, 2 or 1 life left, then what should we do? We have to make the pitcher throw the ball again. So for that, let's go to the pitcher sprite first. So the pitcher will pitch the ball or throw the ball when it receives the throw ball message, yeah. So let's give that message here. So drag another broadcast block and place it in the else block like this, and we have to broadcast the message called throw ball here like this. So now what happens is that if the life is less than 1, that means all the lives are gone, then it will broadcast game over. But if the lives is not less than 1, then it will broadcast message called throw ball, that will just tell the pitcher to throw the ball again. And one thing we have to do is we also have to decrease the life if it hits the wicket. So for that, let's go to the variables menu and drag a change lives variable, and we have to put it before the if statement like this, and we have to change the lives by -1. So if the life was 3, then it will decrease to 2, and then it will check if the lives is less than 1 or not. If the life is less than 1, that means all the lives are finished, then it will broadcast game over, else it will broadcast throw ball, that will trigger the pitcher to throw the ball again. So let's see what happens right now. I'll click in the green flag and I'll let the ball hit the wicket. Now the wicket is gone and the pitcher is trying to throw the ball. It throws the ball, but our stump or the wicket is not ready, yeah. So let's make this wicket ready also. For that, let's also broadcast another message. For that, let's go to the events menu again and drag a broadcast block. Where? Here in the else, yeah. And we have to broadcast a new message. The message will be make wicket, WICKET, wicket. And now let's drag another block called when I receive block, and here select the message make wicket. And to make the wicket, we already have got the code for here, yeah. Go to XY this place and set the size to 30% and switch the costume to costume 1. The costume 1 is the wicket that is upright like this, yeah. So let's drag these 3 codes in here, and here let's attach another broadcast block. Drag a broadcast block, and when we click the green flag, we have to call the make wicket a message like this, and it will execute this block. So this will make the wicket, or make the wicket upright like this. So let's see if the code works or not. Click on the green flag. I'll let the ball hit the wicket, and the wicket is gone, and the wicket is made, but it is made so fast. Look here. Hit, and the wicket has already been made. So let's slow this a little bit. Let's create a delay here. So for that, let's go to control menu and drag a weight block, and let's put it here. After the throw ball, we'll wait for 1 second, and then only we will make the wicket, so that we will see the wicket has fallen for 1 second. Now let's see. Green flag. So ball is thrown, it hits the wicket is down, and the wicket is up now. Okay, that looks good. And now let's make another thing. So if the lives is less than 1, then we have broadcasted game over, and if it is game over, we have to make the game over screen. For that, let's go to the backdrop menu and click in the backdrops here, and let me just copy this, duplicate this costume of the backdrop, and let's make a emoji. Let me select the color yellow, and this is the face, and let's select black color, the eye, and the sad face, and let me just create a teardrops like this. And let's add some text. Which color? Okay, red color is fine. And the font pixels, and let's write the text GAMEOVER, over. Let me just make it a little bit bigger, put this down here. Yeah, and let me just name this costume game over. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's just write the code in the backdrop also. So first of all, let's go to events menu, drag green flag, click block, and at first when we click the green flag, we should only see the pitch. Yeah, for that, let's go to the looks menu and drag a switch backdrop block and make it to ground. Yeah, let me see. So yeah, its name is ground, the costume name. So we have to switch to the ground, and let's go back to events menu and drag a when I receive a ball hit message, and instead of selecting ball hit message, we have called the game over message. So when the backdrop receives the game over message, we have to switch the backdrop to game over. So let's go to looks menu, drag a switch backdrop block, and this time select game over. And now let's see if we have implemented that or not. So click on the green flag, let me just hit 1 time. The ball has been hit. Now I'll let it go. So lives is 2, 1 lives left, and 0 lives left, and it is game over. And that's what we are trying to do. So this much for today, guys, and next time we will be implementing the sixers 4 and 1 run in our game. So until that time, Thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel if you haven't, and comment also, and don't forget to like the video. Thank you.